Hey guys, this is Danny XXX, XSS, just call me Danny or Dan. Anyways, I'm going to show a quick little how-to to get the perfect gear alignment. So when you're doing your alignment on your nitro RC car, or any RC car in fact, well actually no, yeah, this applies to only nitro because electric's a little bit different, but it has the same idea, right? So I have my Savage X here. And I was thinking of part cleaning it, so I decided to make a video. Might as well. So, put my 4.6K back in. So I grinded out my other gear because I forgot to put, something happened. It was the clutch bell. The screw came loose. The clutch bell slid out and grinded it. So, and that's what happened. I was at the track. So on race day, it grinded. Couldn't race that day, which sucked. And the fact that I had a spare gear on me and I couldn't find it. I found it after I got back that night, so it kind of pissed me off. So anyways, when you're doing your alignment, what you do is you want to take your engine, push it all the way over and get it as tight as possible so where those gears are just going like they're just making the loudest clanging noises. And then after, you're going to want to tighten the screws up to a little bit so you can just tap the engine. Just tap it and just shift it back, going like that until you get a nice smooth gear mesh where the gears, I'm still too close, where the gears just flow perfectly like that. They'll go for a couple of seconds, depending on how good your bearings are. I'm going to need new bearings soon, too. And then what you're going to do is you want to put your finger on your clutch bell, and you're going to want to move the spur gear back and forth. And if the spur gear doesn't move about a millimeter or two, then you're still too close. So you're still going to want to go back a little bit further. Put your finger back on it. See, I'm still too close. A little bit more. Still too close. About a millimeter of play, but you want 2 millimeters of play. There. And then the best way to test this is get a piece of paper. So, let me just grab a piece of paper here. Alright, grab a bit of a receipt. It's a very thin paper, works good for this. So what you want to do is you want to take the piece of paper, you want to feed it through the gears. If it doesn't chew up the paper, it just leaves dents in the paper, then you're perfect. So you're going to take the paper, I think this paper might be a little too wide for it. Try it. Oh, there it goes. And then you want to feed it back in. So, as you can see, it made nice little marks. I don't know if it's focusing, but it makes nice little marks in the paper. It doesn't go through it. It's perfect. So that's a perfect thread. And that's how you do it. So then after, what you want to do, in the case of a Savage, you got to flip it over, right? So you got to hold down your engine, tighten them all up. So you want to go do an X pattern. The engine does move. So you want to do front. You're going to want to go back, then front, then back, then front again. And after you tighten those all down, you want to do the same thing. So pull up the back one, throw a little bit of thread lock on it. You could use either red or blue thread lock. Red thread lock's really hard. If you don't have good screws or good Allen keys, you're going to have to heat up the red thread lock. But it is permanent thread lock, so it's really, really hard to get out. Blue thread lock's a lot easier to get out. So, or you just use the HPI thread lock that comes with your kit, or any manufacturer's thread lock, or the Tamiya thread lock, and such. But I just go to Crappy Tire, pick up thread lock there. It's a big bottle, it's like 24 bucks, so it's good. So just throw a drop thread lock on all the screws, put them all back in, tighten them, torque them down, use your Allen key to appropriate size. You're good to go. As simple as that. So, anyways, remember to subscribe, and see you guys later.